Now we are going to see major stock exchanges in India. See, the two most important stock exchanges in India are the Bombay Stock Exchange and the National Stock Exchange. See, Bombay Stock Exchange, it's located on Dalal Street, Mumbai. Now see, BSE, that is Bombay Stock Exchange, was set up in 1875. At that time, it was called as the Native Share and Stock Brokers Association. Now, Bombay Stock Exchange is Asia's first stock exchange. Then, Bombay Stock Exchange, first listed stock exchange in India. We have already seen it's the very first stock exchange, listed stock exchange in India. Now, Bombay Stock Exchange is the 11th largest stock exchange in the world. And then regarding the trading, see, BSE switched to an electronic trading system in 1995 called Bombay Stock Exchange Online Trading, that is BOLT. Bombay Stock Exchange Online Trading. Okay, so these are the few important points related to Bombay Stock Exchange. Now, coming to the second one as National Stock Exchange, NSE, it's also there in Mumbai. Now see, NSE was set up by a group of leading Indian financial institutions in 1992. It got recognized as a stock exchange in 1993 under Securities Contracts Regulation Act 1956. Okay, it got recognized, it got set up, but it started its trading activities in 1994. Now, National Stock Exchange is the largest and most modern stock exchange in India. It is one of the first in the country to provide fully automated screen-based electronic trading system. So now, regarding with these two stock exchanges, you are supposed to learn the important points. Now, coming to SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India. Now see here, the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, is the regulator of capital markets in India. That means it regulates, it controls. In India, all the stock exchanges are controlled, are regulated by SEBI. See, the SEBI was established in 1992 under the Securities and Exchange Board of India Act 1992. It has its headquarters in Mumbai and has many regional and local offices all over India. The headquarters is in Mumbai and the offices are located all over India. Functions of SEBI, coming to the last topic as what are the functions of SEBI? See, SEBI was set up with the objectives of promoting the securities market, helping the securities market to come up. Second, protecting the interest of the investors in securities market. We have already seen, okay, when the companies get listed, they have to comply with all the rules and regulations. Thus, interest of investors gets protected. Now, the third function is to regulate the security market. These are the objectives to regulate the securities market. Now, SEBI issues rules and regulations to be followed by issuer of securities. That means the company has to comply with all the rules and regulations of the SEBI, the market intermediaries and the investors. Along with companies, the intermediaries and the investors all have to follow the rules and regulations of SEBI. It is a regulator of all the stock exchanges in India. Now see, the functions of SEBI. The very first one is to protect the interest of investors in securities market, to promote the development of securities market, to regulate the business in stock exchange, to control the business in stock exchange and any other securities market. The fourth one is to register and regulate the working of stockbrokers. Okay, now not only regarding the securities, SEBI also regulates the working of stockbrokers, sub-brokers, share transfer agents, bankers to an issue, trustee of trust deeds, registrars to an issue, merchants, bankers, underwriters, and such other intermediaries who may be associated, who may be connected with the security markets. That means all those who are connected to security market, SEBI also rules on them. The fifth function is to register and regulate the working of depositories, depository participant, custodian of securities, foreign institutional investors, credit rating agencies. Okay, they even register and regulate the depository participants, credit rating agencies, custodian of securities, all of them. The sixth one is to again register and regulate the working of venture capital funds and collective investment schemes, including mutual funds. Seventh is to promote and regulate self-regulatory organizations. Eighth one is to prohibit, not to allow fraudulent and unfair trade practices relating to securities market. They again prohibit, they keep an eye on the unfair trade practices which are happening in securities market. Then to promote investors education and training of intermediaries of securities market. They promote investors education, they educate the investors about securities market. And lastly, they prohibit insider trading in securities, they prohibit black marketing in securities. Thank you class, that's all for today.